Okay, how to take the trebles off a lure, replace them with singles on soft braided loops. We're going to use a 2 3/4 inch Rapala for this. Size 2 VMC singles. This would be Big Fly, if it comes in focus. Big Fly tie and thread chartreuse. Seems to give a good hot spot. So you want to put a layer on the hook first, all the way down. Doesn't have to be neat, doesn't have to be tidy, it just has to be strong. Then your 100-pound braid, and blob the end of him down a bit. There we go. Lay him on top of the hooks upside down for you, because this hook is going to be the tail hook and it needs to be riding point up. So if I tie him point up to start with, I won't forget and get it all wrong at the end. And the ticklish bit now is you need the braid to go down through the eye. Got a bit of wire there. Let's be sensible. Use a bit of wire. Work clever, not hard. Pop him through there, drag him through, get him off there. Okay, now we're going to tie him in all the way up. Try not to get too tangled up. Which it doesn't seem to like not being tangled up. Do one turn at a time, easier. Keep him up on top if you can. Up to the eye. Now, according to my French friend who does this a lot, you need to get the hook to ride right. You want the braid to go back up through there now, instead of having it going down through the eye in different way, 2 different directions. So what we'll have to do is use a bit of wire. Hold our lure with our 16 hands that we've suddenly sprouted to do this. Chuck the braid back through the wire. So pull it up and through. Get rid of my bit of wire. You want, oops, you want the lure to ride with the hook up like that. And about a 3mm loop. Now this is where it all gets a bit ticklish, because now the lure is involved as well. So we're gonna have to bind him all the way back down. But this time we'll have to avoid the lure. Tedious, but there you go. Now you can come all the way back up again if you really want to, but what I'm going to do is chop him there. And if we can manage it, we're going to blob him like so. He won't pull through, and we're going to very lightly super glue him or nail varnish him to death anyway. but with the blobs on it, it means they can't pull back through. Everything will be nice and solid. That's it. Come all the way back up. Now, if you were going to be really posh, I suppose we could waste a bit of thread and do an enormous whip finish. There we go. Everything wants to get involved now. Get out. Oh, brilliant. It's inside a split ring. There we go. Wow, it's gone in there again. Okay, word of advice. Don't bother having split rings on it. Right, tell you what, we'll just do half hitches instead. Okay. Snip him off. The old nail varnish trick. Don't be shy with it. I get my daughter to buy me nail varnish, obviously. Always looks a bit dodgy in Tesco's otherwise. So that one's going to ride like that. So we'll put him to one side for a second. While we start the other hook, which I have cunningly lost. Well, no I haven't. There it is. This one's going to ride. Let me show you. Like so. Underneath. No, he's not. He's going to ride like so. So we're going to plop him out of the way. Try this one more conventional way. Let's take the layer down first. Blob the end of the braid. Put him on top. Catch him in. He's going down. Through again. So now we do him all the way up. Keep him up on top. Seems to me a shorter length of braid, less tangles. Could have thought of that in the first place. All the way up. So. Now we're going to involve our lure again. So this time we want him sitting that way. So we're going to go through the loop on the lure. And surprisingly enough, we want him to come up. And also surprisingly, my bit of wire's gone. So that goes a bit. Chuck a braid through, pull it back up through. Oh, I've done him backwards. We have indeed. Okay. Way back out. Way back. Retrieve our braid. Put him underneath. Let's put wire down through. Open it up. Braid through. Pull him up. Through the loop on the lure. That's more sensible. Now we need a wire to go up in there. Open. Braid through it. Pull it back down through. Now with everything hanging there, getting all tangled up, we can adjust a nice loop. Let's catch one, turn in, two, make sure we're right, and looks good. So you can see where we're going now. We're going to one way back while getting tangled. Out to there. So we might just as well cut this while we're at it. About there. Set fire to everything. Blob him. All the way down. There. Back up. I'm sure somebody out there could invent some little rig to keep the bloody lure out of the way. There we go. And then we just get knocking a bugger about. I'm going to do some half hitches if we can manage it. That one's gone straight. He's not going out. Plenty of nails on it. have it. Two soft braid loops on a Rapala, and I found it not quite 100% hookup rate, but you don't even get that with trebles. But the hookup rate is such that you will not regret doing it. So just remember, one up at the back, one down at the front, and there you have it, dangling away.